Follow this simple instruction to change the thumbstick module of the Azeron Cyborg. For this guide, you will need tweezers, Azeron screwdriver with flathead and hexagonal tips included in the Cyborg package. Unplug the keypad. Unscrew the screws to remove the palmrest. Use the screwdriver provided in the Azeron package. Remove the screws that hold the casing. Do not take off the casing right away. Take a picture of these wires to make sure you reconnect them correctly later on. Change the tip of the screwdriver from hexagon to flathead. You'll have to remove the LED lights first. Release the 2 screws that hold these 2 wires on the teensy board. Do not screw these screws completely out. Release the screw that holds the ground wire from the ground distribution block. The black ground wire can be put into any slot of the ground distribution block. Pull out the 3 wires and put aside the casing. Change the tip of the screwdriver from flathead to hexagon. Remove the screws that hold the USB cable. Take a picture of these wires before you take them out on the teensy board. Change the tip of the screwdriver from hexagon to flathead. Remove the analog stick set of wires from the teensy board. This set includes a ground wire going to the ground distribution block. The black ground wire can be put into any slot of the ground distribution block, so make sure you are unscrewing the correct wire. Take a reference photo and remove the 5-way switch set of wires from the teensy board. Change the tip of the screwdriver from flathead to hexagon. Remove these screws to take off the thumbstick module. Remove the thumbstick. Install the other thumbstick module. Screw it down. Change the tip of the screwdriver from hexagon to flathead. Should you have the thumbstick with a 5-way switch, attach its set of wires to the teensy board. Use your reference photos to make sure the wires are in the correct place. Make sure the screws are contacting the bare wire and not the insulation. Attach the thumbstick wires to the teensy and the ground distribution block. Place the thumbstick wires underneath the board and not above it. Use your reference photos to make sure the wires are in the correct place. You can put the ground wire into any slot of the ground distribution block. Once the wires are secured, double-check them with a very light pull to make sure they are attached. Now gently put the teensy board back into place. Do not break off the reset button. Make sure that the reset button on the bottom of the teensy board lines up with the corresponding slot on the base. Change the tip of the screwdriver from flathead to hexagon. Tighten the screws that hold the USB cable and teensy board. Reinstall the casing, but do not screw it down just yet. Change the tip of the screwdriver from hexagon to flathead. Reattach the LED wires to the teensy and ground distribution block. Use your reference photos to make sure the wires are in the correct place. Plug the keypad into the PC and make sure all the keys, 5-way switch, and the thumbstick are working. If not, check the connections referencing the photos you have taken earlier. Remember to unplug the keypad before troubleshooting. Make sure the paracords go in corresponding openings and are not strained, otherwise you might not be able to adjust the towers later on. Once everything is working, screw down the casing. Use hex tip Place the palm rest on the keypad and screw it down. Carefully screw down the palm rest and make sure you do not squeeze any wires. Have fun gaming with your new thumbstick.